guys, how are you doing? It's Wednesday. I've not done a card stream for a while, but it feels like it's been a while anyway. So I thought, let's go live today. Let's do this. Me doing these readings, you guys always put me in a really positive and lighted mood. Obviously, my channel covers different things. You know, I do this, I do these readings, but I also cover things that are close to my heart as well, such as the Justice for Johnny Depp case, which is ongoing at the moment. But obviously, at the moment, the case is on a break for this week. The trial is on a break, I should say. So I thought, let's do some readings. Let's do some readings and let's hang out. So let me say hello to everybody, and then we'll explain how we do the stream for anyone who's new here. So we've got a little Miss Anonymous here, and she's put how the stream goes as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. Hello, little Miss Anonymous. We have JusticeForDeppsolider here. Hey, Justice for Depp. We have Nell. They say, hey, it's been a while. It has. Don't remember when I did my last readings, last week or the week before. I don't know. Apart from like focusing on the trial, there's been things going on behind the scenes with me, which I'm not going to get into, but yeah. But hey, JFD, yes. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Real Pamster. Hey, Ginny. Hey, Margot. Not seen you for a while, Margot. Hope you're okay. We've got Real Pamster here as well. Just get a drink. So I know a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been in these streams before, but we do get a lot of newbies who pass through, and all my mods, you know, you're always amazing explaining while I'm doing a reading how this stream works. So these are free readings. Nobody's guaranteed to get a reading. Now a lot of channels do lists and all that. No, I can't do lists. The way I do my readings is when I'm ready, I will ask you to put a number 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading, and then I pick who I'm drawn to. And then if I pick you, I will then ask you to put your question in the chat. Now, some people do not know what to ask for. So if you don't know what to ask, just ask for a general reading. That's fine. I just ask no legal or health-related questions. And I ask you, whilst I'm giving you your reading, you can put yes or no or don't understand or whatever. But please don't tell me any information that may implement your reading, which may I call it feeding the medium, and a lot of mediums do as well. Don't feed me any information whilst I'm giving you your reading. Now, you might have seen psychics or mediums, spiritual mediums in the past who ask questions such as, does your boyfriend have long hair? Or was your granddad in the army? The thing is that no true medium or psychic should ask any questions, and you should not be giving the answers. It's down for the medium, the psychic, to give you the information. Now, yes, I'm a psychic. Yes, I'm a spiritual medium. But these readings that I'm doing, these are for guidance. They're not there to predict your future. Nobody's future is set in stone. There's so many possibilities to your future. Now, the cards can give you guidance on what could come up in the future and how you can approach it and how you can and give you guidance on that. But your future ultimately is down to the actions that you do now. It's from cause and effect. Everyone has free will to change their future depending on your journey that you're on. So there we go. There we are. Margot says, I was just thinking, I wonder if Keeley will stream, and you did. Well, you know, I didn't know that I was going to be streaming today. I knew that I wanted to do a car stream because I've not done one for a while, but I didn't know that I was going to stream. I didn't know I was going to stream today because, sorry, my mind wandered off then, absence-minded. This morning I went to have breakfast with my friend, and me and her, we went and had a bit of shopping. I'm like, I've got to go, I want to do a live stream. So that's where we are. Let me just get me mouse, because it's so much easier than trying to use the touchpad. Sorry for all the weird sounds. Panster says, I am getting up late today, but here just in time. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And Little Miss Anonymous says, sending love to Johnny and his team, wondering if there's free time to put any new evidence forward. I'm sure they will be working hard, and like obviously the streams for readings, not for JD stuff, but I'll just say this quickly anyway, I don't care. Camille Vasquez, Johnny's lawyer, who's going to be doing the cross-examination of Amber Heard. She will be writing her cross-examination perfectly. This gives her time to rehearse it and go over it and make sure she has everything on point. So that's really good as well. Ah, there's my love. Good morning, my love. Have a nice stream. Love you. Hello, everyone. Yeah, he will do. He will do. And not only that, Amber's team will be using this free time to try and figure out what other BS stories and details they can add in. But anyway, guys, if you would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. And we'll see which one we are drawn to. Whilst we do that, let me just cleanse my cards. Ow. No worries, little miss. Take your time. Okay. We'll go with Lynn C first of all. Lynn C, do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? Just give her a minute to put her question in. General, please. That's fine. We are going to be streaming till about 2 p.m, 2:15. Because I hate it when I have to like rush before the school run. Oh no. Margot's phone ringing. Okay, Lynn, I've pulled 3 cards out for you so far, love, and it's these 3 here. You've got I always have to check the numbers even though I know the cards. You've got the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Now, first of all, I want to talk about a situation that's been going on around you or maybe somewhere around the family, where we're feeling very overwhelmed and it's feeling a bit too much for us at the moment, Lynn. I don't know, it might be you, might be someone close to you, but it's like a situation where it emotionally drained us. Like, I felt like it got me from being happy to being very, very drained very quickly. And I feel like that you're trying to move forward from that situation, or the person who you know who this relates to is trying to move forward. But as they're moving forward, it's like that situation is coming along with them. Like you see here on the 6 of Swords, there's a lot of emotion here, right? And I want to say that it might be just a case of silent tears, like tears on the pillow kind of feeling. But I do feel like I'm trying to come away from this, okay? And I feel like that I'm trying to protect what is close to me. You see the little child there, and I'm trying to stay protected myself. But even though I'm trying to move forward, it's like it's following me. It's like it's tagging along with me as well. And going forward, this is saying that the water, like the situation is smoothing out for you. You see the water all nice and still here, but there's still this situation where it really, really, like, behind, it's like what, say you put the mask on, like you're fine, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm doing all right, and then behind closed doors, you're like, oh, I just want this situation to just bugger off now. I just want to do me. I want to just do my life. Now, I don't know if this situation is related, Lynn, or if this is a separate situation. But we've got the 5 of Wands here. I know exactly where this is, actually. They just told me as I started talking. Now, I want to say there's an internal battle going on with yourself, Lynn. And I want to say that you're finding it hard to decide exactly where you want to go yourself. It's like you've got these inner voices trying to dictate, like, oh, I should do this, or I should do that. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm being dictated, and I feel like I'm being pulled left and right, and I feel like that this is surrounding a choice, and you feel if you go left, then there's something that you need to give up, and if you go right, then there's something that you need to give up that you don't want to. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I need to push all them voices out. I need to tell them all to bugger off so that I can realise exactly what I need to do, what is good for me, and what is good. I don't know if you have children or not, but if you have children, and what is good for my little ones as well. But I feel like that there's also people trying to give their opinions and trying to give advice, whereas they don't know the true circumstances surrounding the situations that you're going through. Okay, and they're only doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They're trying to be like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And having all these different opinions, or worrying about other people's opinions as well, is preventing you from moving forward. Okay. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles here, Lynn. And this 9 coming out, this 9 is basically saying to realise how much of a bad ass you are, how much of a queen you are, okay? And this is saying, like, also talking about your strength. And I want to say that there's many situations that you've been through that there's some situations that you've not even spoke about to other people, that you've kept to yourself, and you dealt with that battle alone, and you've risen up from that. This card is coming out to remind you that that didn't stop you, that didn't break you, that didn't prevent you, and to realize that serious inner strength there within your heart. They're also talking about growth as well, Lynn, at the moment. And I feel like that at the moment, as you're trying to move forward, it's like we're laying down the foundation for our future. Hey, Kay and Redbeard. Hello, hello, hello. But it's like at the moment, we're trying to lay the foundation for our future so we can be self-sufficient emotionally and physically. And they're not saying what this situation is about, Lynn, okay? But I do feel like it's talking about, like I said, they're not going to tell me the ins and outs here, but I do feel a situation like a card cutting, okay? So I don't know if that is with a person or a job or home or whatever, but I feel like I'm coming away from something that we relied on, and it's like in the mind there, it's telling us that, oh, you know, if this, if that, if we do this and this and this and this. And I want to say, you're thinking too much about other people's feelings. Now, it's okay to be thoughtful and think about others, but you know, you need to think about you too. You need to think about what you need. You need to think about what's best for you. Hey, Issa. Okay, just pick one more card up here, Lynn, off the top of the deck here, and it's the Four of Pentacles. So we've got a bit of a mixture here. We've got the earth, the fire, and the air signs here coming in surrounding this situation. But this Four of Pentacles here coming out with this is saying, my love, it's time for you to start being a bit selfish. That's not a bad thing, to put boundaries. Sorry, I'm just pulling the computer forward. And it's not a bad thing to be putting boundaries. It's not a bad thing to be like, right, I need to think about me for a change. That is okay. And this is saying, you know, put your cards close to your chest, girl. Because I want to say there is times when sometimes you do push out your personal life to other people. This isn't a bad thing, but what I mean is, like, you know, telling your friends or telling your family, or do you know what I mean, or just putting it on social media, things that you're up to. This is saying, surrounding this situation, we need to keep our cards close to our chest here and be like, not tell no one shit, don't tell anyone anything, and just let them find out when you are where you are and when it happens. It's got, at the end of the day, it's got nothing to do with anyone. Don't tell me anything, Lynn. Don't tell me anything in chat. I don't like anyone telling me anything. I don't. But exactly like Redbeard that said there, poker face, you know. It's a case of a need to know basis, and at the end of the day, they're not on that need to know basis. I feel like this time and moment for yourself is about working on you, working on this self-love, and working on getting to where you need to be. Which was weird. I just heard a bang upstairs, but there's nobody home. Must be the ghosties. The ghosties are coming to say hello to me right now. Now, Lynn, I don't know if you're new here. I don't remember seeing your name. I normally remember people's names. Well, I say that. I normally remember people's in the chat's names. Sometimes I'm terrible at names. But anyway, at the end of my readings, I always pull out a Rebel deck card, because These cards have like curse words, and they do swear, but they tell you what you need to know rather than what you want to hear. And hey, Anna. And they just tell you how it is. Now, they sometimes tell you something related to what the reading's just been. Sometimes they tell you something totally different. Sometimes they can be very harsh and direct. But let's get one of these feeling. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, Lynn, this is the one you've got here. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards, and they can be. Especially when that inner Salvatore comes in. She's a little witcher. She'll come in and try and put you down and try and give you doubts, and you need to not listen to these doubts, girl, that are coming in your mind. You need to just separate yourself from it and allow yourself to be positive right now. I feel like I just need to wrap a big load of positive bubble wrap around you to help you go forward there. But thank you for connecting with me, Lynn. I hope that was okay for you, Lynn. Okay, now, if anyone would like a reading, please put a number 1 in the chat. We've got Yoda. Gary's Yoda with my crystal ball, guys. Baby Yoda. The little crystal ball. And these elephants that you see here, these are from a wind chime that my mum bought me from a music festival. And my children decided to break it. And I thought, I'm not throwing them away because they're too cute. Look at little elephants. So I thought we'd add it to the little backdrop here. Aren't they so cute? Lynn says, thanks for support, everyone. Thanks so much, Keeley. Have a great day. Thank you, Lynn. You can hang out if you want, love, you know. But please come back again. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Curly Girly. Good one to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? Curly Girly. I like that name. I blocked that person who came in the chat. I'm on a bit of high alert at the moment because I am. Hello, Joe, as well. Guys, look how cute this pen is. Oh, it won't come out. It's stuck in my note block. There we go. How cute is this little sloth? It reminds me of Gary. Now you're gonna think, what? Why did that remind you of Gary? But Gary's always super chilled out, and he's always really mellow and always really chill. He's always really chilled out, and yeah. And sometimes when Gary's talking to me, I love sloths too. I really do. Anything to do with sloths, that's it, guys. It reminds me of Gary. Right, Curly Girly says, can you please pull cards for me and Jay? I'm starting to feel stupid for still wanting to wait for him. Any advice will help. Okay, my love. Let's see what we can get for you. I feel like I need to get me with a tarot. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm still here. You can still hear me. I just need to get me with a tarot here. On the other side of the bloody room. I love this tarot deck. I don't have it out a lot on the streams, but this is the Light Seers Tarot by Christina. And it is absolutely beautiful. The artwork on it is gorgeous. I got it from Amazon. And it is really, really, really pretty. Thank you, girlie. It's a beautiful deck. Let me get the card because it decided to go flying on the floor. These cards have got something to say to you, Curly. Sorry for anyone who's got headphones on because I've just banged the mic with my headphones. Okay. Pulled 3 cards out for you, Curly. Guys, look how gorgeous these cards are. They're so beautiful. My neck's really hurting. Jay uses this deck too. It is a lovely deck. So first of all, Curly, you've got the Magician here. Now, this is saying that this card coming out first of all, surrounding this situation, it says that you have the ability to manifest your own current situation. Now, if you're wanting to push things with Jay, then you can do. And if you want to move on, then you can do. Now, I also want to say that this isn't going to be something that's going to be easy. Like, we can't just magic this into existence. I feel like that it will take a lot of time. And we've got the Strength card here. We've got the Leo card as well. And I feel like that for you to pursue things with Jay, hey, Tal, it's going to take a lot of inner strength and a lot of patience there as well. Now, with this, with the Magician here, showing a guy on here, I also want to say that Jay is the type of person who very much the type of person to not be pressured into a situation. He basically rules his own roost. I feel he's like that type of person that if he wants something, he'll go get it. If he doesn't, he won't, basically. And I feel like that if he's having you waiting, I feel the best thing to do here is for you to voice it to him and to see what his reaction is, okay, rather than allowing yourself go through that pain of waiting, because at the end of the day, we could be spending that time either on ourselves or on somebody worth spending that time on, okay. Now, one thing I do notice on both of these cards is you look at you can barely see it on this camera. I'll turn the ring lighter. But if you look on her arm, she has an infinity tie. You look on his hat, on his hood, he has an infinity symbol as well. And I feel like that this situation with this guy, you kind of feel like that you're in an interwinding loop. Like, why is this why is this replaying itself? I feel like you've been in this situation before, and please don't tell me anything, Curly. Don't tell me anything, my love. Won't tell me anything. On the strength card here, we've got this heart symbol, okay? And I feel like that this situation with him really made your heart drop. Like, obviously, you've told me information, so your reading has been influenced now a little bit, but I can't change what's on the card. Now, I want to say that it's okay, Kayla. I don't know. I think you might be new here, so I'll let you off. But if on this image here, it's showing me the lamb, okay? And I feel like that there's I know you said that you're scared to reach out, but there's also this fear of getting hurt again, okay? And emotionally going through them stages and then steps again. So you need to protect yourself, okay? You need to be protecting you, your feelings, and what you need to do. Hey, Tina. Okay, you've also got the Knight of Wands here as well, curly girly. Now, I feel like that you are this type of person who like loves to let go and have fun, but you've not been able to do this for a while. You've not been able to like let your hair down. I will say that I don't know what sign you are, whatever, but I feel like that you have a fiery spirit surrounding you, Curly, and that when you are not in this place of limbo, because that's where I feel you are right now. You are that person who is trying to bring others up and being bubbly. It's like we've kind of lost ourselves. Ourselves is somewhere over there, like shadowed. And here it's like we feel like a shadow of ourselves. And I feel like that you feel that if you fix things with Jay, that you'll find yourself again and everything will be perfect. But you have to find you first, yeah? I hope, and I don't mean this to sound harsh. I'm just telling you what I feel and what's coming out for me. One second. 1 second, guys. Okay. I just pulled another card out here because I'm used to the other deck. I had to just Google the image. I reminded myself dyslexia coming in at play. So we've got the 10 of Wands. Kayla, now the 10 of Wands coming in, it's this feeling of being overwhelmed, okay? And I feel like that as of recently, you have been feeling really, really overwhelmed. And like there's been a lot of pressure put on you, okay? And hey, Kara. And I feel like that you currently are on this journey of figuring out who I am, what I am, where I want to be. We're in this, like I said, it's like a limbo type phase. And I feel like that you've just overcome a personal battle yourself, okay? And it's like now we're trying to travel forward. Yeah. We're trying to go forward on our journey, but we're still carrying all this emotional stuff here. Yeah. And it's not yet, Kevin. Not yet. I've not got round to sorting out with Gary yet. I'll have to I'll have to help him set it up in a bit because he'll need to do it on his side. And there's also a lot of grey here as well, Curly, where it's like we've lost that colour in us. We've lost this being able to let loose and be this wild horse, you know. And we need to allow ourselves to do that. I feel ultimately the advice surrounding this situation with Jay is saying to you to not wait. If you want to tell him how you feel, then do it now. Don't wait for him. But the cards are also saying that there's a need for you to find you at the moment, Kayla. And there's a need for you to be on this self-discovery. Don't feel like he's going to help you fix you. You need to work on you yourself there. Now I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card here. Now, as I was just saying to Lynn, these cards sometimes tell you something related to your question or your reading. Sometimes they tell you something unrelated, but it's what you but they always tell you what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear. They tell you very direct, very blunt how it is, and they sometimes swear or curse or whatever. One nearly came out, but it didn't. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there we are. Okay, Kaylee, you've got laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humour? And I might be wrong, but I feel like that this card does directly link into your reading. It's telling you to find the situations where you can let loose. Stop putting too much on your head. You've been putting a lot on your head. And to start having fun again. Guys, I need to put the light on in here because it's a bit dark. Hello, Die for JD. 1 second, my loves. It's gone a bit dark in here. It's a very grey day today in England. I hope that was okay for you, girlie. We're going to have a 5-minute break, guys. I just realised the time. So we'll have a chat for a minute. Let's have a catch up and a bit of a hangout. It's only going to be for a few minutes. I'm going to be doing the readings again in a minute. I have to do this in the middle of my readings, otherwise I just get drained, and then I can't give the best readings that I can to the recipient. Hope the trolls have left you alone. No, Kara, there's stuff where there's I can't talk about it. I'm not in a place where I can talk about it at the moment, but when I am, I will. But all I'm saying to my mods is just please be wary that there is trolls that keep trying to infiltrate who are watching and infiltrating my channel. But I don't know if you're on about the Amber Heard trolls, Kara. The Amber Heard ones, that whole situation was because I did a side-by-side comparison of when I was attacked by my ex-partner when I was pregnant, and Amber Heard's picture where she said she had a broken nose and that she had 2 black eyes before she went on the James Corden show. And it blew up, like it really blew up overnight. It had thousands of likes and everything on it, and retweets and all that. And it, like over 200,000 people had seen that one tweet. It's like, wow, bloody hell. And there was people who were saying to me, I found it funny because in my mind, obviously I've hit a nerve here. I've wound them up, haven't I, in the sense of, you can clearly see that Amber's picture is fake by putting it next to an authentic injury. So when they thought they couldn't go anymore, when they had nothing else to say, they would say things like, oh, it looks like a bee sting. You put a bee on your eye to sting you to make it swell. And all this BS. And I'm like, wow. really. Like, who the hell would put a bee on their eye? For one, it could bleeding stab you in the eye and you could be unalive. I should say sting you. Did you see about her cut on her lip with TMZ? Like, no, I didn't see that, Tal. I don't think. You have to remind me. Tell me about it. Because there's loads of stuff. What's TMZ? TMZ, it's like an online glam magazine, newspaper. It's a TMZ-K is the people who Amber sold that video to, where Johnny was hurting the cabinets. Oh, Kerry, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm going to have to go on it on my phone. 1 minute, Tal. Excuse me. It was her in the cabinets. The cabinets went to Cabinets Anonymous. Let me just turn it down. What the hell is that about? I shall return. XXX. Well, I'm not gonna. This whole situation is just cray-cray. Now, I know the girl's got mental health, so I'm not gonna call any names like that. But what in the bloody head is that? How stupid people would put a bee on your eye. Yeah, I know. Like, who the hell would put a bloody bee on the eye on purpose to get a picture to bleeding do a side by side with her? Excuse me. I need a drink. Oh my gosh. And Eve's tweet about low esteem women was absolutely disgusting. I know a lot of the people kept saying that to me. I had somebody coming at me saying, look, you have to bear in mind, right, that in that picture I wasn't bothered about looking pretty or anything like that. I was just taking picture evidence of my injuries for the court. And there was like, oh, look, no neck, small lips. And it's like, wow, really? All you can do is insult me appearance because you don't like what I'm trying to show her. Now, I have my own self-conscious. I'm self-conscious about myself, and I think everybody is in some way, whether it's, you know, if you can be outgoing or something, whatever. Everybody has them little anxieties now and again, and I have my own. But the thing is, I don't need anyone else to give me their opinion whether they think I'm beautiful or not, or whether I'm good looking. I don't care what anyone thinks I look like, because at the end of the day, I don't care. I just don't care. What the hell's it got to do with you? You're not laying in bed with me, are you? So what's it? Business is it of yours? Eve and Amber should marry each other. Perfect toxic couple that loves to bully, smear people, etc. Yeah, match made in hell. Kay says, I'm just sat crying, to be honest. Oh, no cares, no cares. Okay, we're all here wishing you happy birthday. It will. The cross will show how much of a liar she is. Amber fans are posting on DV support Facebook groups, then turning comments off following that. Oh my gosh. They need to just stop now, because like it's really, really angering and upsetting real survivors. Myself included. Like, I don't personally in my life know one survivor who believes Amber. I've spoken to about all this. I don't. Oh, the cross on Amber is going to be amazing. It is. Well, thank you, my love. I know you do. The most difficult thing to do is accept yourself for who you are. But I know it is, Margot, because at the end of the day, you're born into this body, you know. Not once had AH ever shown medical records of actual injuries. And with so many alleged broken noses would require surgery. My husband has an on-person punched him one time and he had to have surgery. Yeah, she would not have such a straight nose. Like, they actually did a photo where they called her the most beautiful woman in the world, and they measured the synchronization of her face and how straight her nose is and everything. Like, that girl has never experienced a broken nose in her life. She would have had a surgery to get that straight, if otherwise. Amber should have to serve time and be made to use her bed as... did you see her? It looks like she is. It really looks like she is, but I don't think she's... Like, she's stupid, but I don't think she's that stupid. Because if she actually did that, she would go to jail. She would go to jail. I think, and a lot of people think as well, it's something that she put there to try and make her cry. But whatever it was, it didn't work, because no tears flew from them eyes. Happy birthday, Kara. Amber freaking out and Eve going into victim mode saying, it's because I'm might surprise Amber out of whatever ride she's on. I never believe her, and I am the survivor. Nothing she says is credible. Nothing is. And the thing is, it's not just domestic abuse survivors that she's angered. She's now angered SA survivors. And, like, that what she did is disgraceful and evil. To say a story like that on the stand, lying, like, is heartbreaking to everyone who has experienced that. The support group, some long post about the Monty Python text she wasn't meant to say, saying that's proof of Johnny's guilt, then turned off comments. Yeah, because that person is a coward, in my opinion. Oh, and the pictures, she kept seeing things that weren't there. The light isn't good. The lighting isn't good in here. Okay, girl. If you say so. I had a broken nose and it's not straight. Exactly. Hello, Cherry. Double cherries to you. Eve retweeted someone saying, when Amber stood back, it's because even in court, Johnny was going to... Oh, wow. I mean, what are they watching, listening to it? It's not the same as the rest of us. So people need to just wind the neck in, give the reds a wobble, and actually, like, start living in fantasy land. Needs to wake up from their delusional dreams. Hello, Fanta. Kiwis. I still can't put my picture on for me members. I'm going to try and do it. I need to be able to shrink the picture down. I'm going to ask Rob or someone how do you do it. You've got to make it so it's a little tiny picture. It's embarrassing, hurts real survivors, exactly. I've had criticism coming from someone out of love, and it's nothing like what Amber ever did. I'd love it if JD still had the tissue. Me too. That new pic of her and TMZ with her lip, she's smiling. I know she's smiling on it. And she's like, I will return. That's why we call her the Turdinator. It's like when Terminator goes, I'll be back. I will return. It's proper cranky. Oh, what happened to me comments then? That was weird. Remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Even you lurkers. Thank you, Cherry. Oh no, imagine if they did Piglet. That would have been so funny. We're going to get through these comments, and then we're going to get back to readings. Whatever will the Amber stands do themselves after the trial is done? Probably go... You know what exactly they're going to do. They're going to start attacking people who support Manson. That'll be the next one. People who support Manson. What will the Amber... Oh, we just read that one. Ha ha ha, Terminator. Terminator. The pirates will win. He shall. He has already won in the court of public opinion. What the hell was that? Right one, go on. There we go. Johnny's already won. Now, obviously, you guys can carry on this conversation in the chat, but go see if anyone else would like a free reading. Hey, Amy. I'm doing all right. Love, how are you? If anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. Gary, I've sent you that article so you can look and laugh at it as well. Keela, what do you think of to Jennifer Gregg speaking about Johnny? I feel like that it's just promotion. Like no other celebrity has come out about Johnny Depp to try and get PR on their books or their merchandise. And I think it's wrong and gross. I think it's absolutely gross that she's done that. We've got to have Kerry because it's her birthday today. So, Kerry, put your question in the chat, love, and we'll see what we get for you. We've got to do Kerry's for her birthday, haven't we? This isn't something that, obviously, I don't guarantee anyone to get a reading on their birthday at all. But I just felt drawn to today. I'm a bit brave today. What's happened? Why are you going to have to be brave? Oh, see, look, lots of birthdays today. Hey, Scrindy. You don't have to pick me because it's my birthday. I know, well, it's not something I usually do, but I felt drawn to you anyway. I'll just move my tin out of the way. Where's my cards gone? Happy birthday, Scrinda, as well. Mine was 5th of the 5th. It was a day. Well, happy belated birthday, Redbeard. Hello, Elizabeth Me. You still awake? I love you guys, you group of people, like, you always just come and hang out. You're always amazing. Just getting these cards out. And then they have to go and bloody fly onto the floor. Like, why? Why you have to go onto the floor, cards? Right, where are we? Let's put the camera back on. Oh, I love all of you guys. My brother had his birthday as well the other day. I don't really know how old he turned. I think he turned 34. Or 33. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Dang. Excuse me. This, what's causing me to cough, it's them plug-in air fresheners. I don't know why, but they get right on my chest. Okay. How many tourists can't you fit in a room? Thank you, Tar. One of these cards is, I always say it looks like Gary. But it's more grey than Gary. But it doesn't. This one here reminds me of Gary. And it's the King of Cups. But this artwork looks like Gary meditating with a beard. Anyway, Kevin, you have got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, from what is your sign, my fellow Gemini, like Johnny, haha. I'm a Sagittarius. I mean, a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. Which is a fire sign. But anyway, back to Kevin. Also talking about signs. It does look, yeah, it does look like Gary, doesn't it? But more grey. It's Gary in about 20 years. Right, Kevin. First of all, the vibe that I get here, my love, when picking these cards up for you, with this 9 of Wands that came out, first of all, they're talking about a situation with you where we are on guard at the moment. Okay, you see this card here, you see this girl, she's like, I'm on guard and I'm keeping my eye out. And I feel like at the moment you're feeling very much on the defense, and it's like everything is on high alert, and we're having to keep our beady eyes on the situation around us. And I feel like that your intuition keeps coming in. Mystical moments. Oh, sounds lovely, Amy. I feel like I'm lost now. Can you understand this vibe of feeling lost at the moment? Feeling, you'd have to tell me in the chat, but just listen. This feeling of like I'm waiting. It's like I'm waiting, and I feel like that there's something is gonna happen. I don't know what it is, but something is just around the corner and it's going to come out of nowhere. And it's like we're waiting for that and we're on guard just in case this happens. Now, with the ones coming up here, I feel like this is connecting with the soul, okay? And it's connecting with where how our soul journey is going at the moment. Now, I feel like at the moment, Kerry, you're very much in a place where you're trying to protect you and yours, okay? And you're feeling content with you and yours, but you feel like that outside situations are trying to infiltrate into your personal life. And it gets you really annoyed. Now, looking at this card, it's saying like that at the moment we're having like either weird dreams or we're not able to sleep properly. Our sleep is being affected at the moment. We've also got the 10 of Wands here. Okay, and with this card, I feel like that we feel as we're going forward, we need to I feel like that you're going to be either moving job or coming away from a person, okay? And it's like we're going to have to, we had this card before, but it's just this feeling of having to cut away from a situation and then just packing up. And the weird thing is that these cards relate to each other, connect so well. You see this girl, she's stood on a field which looks like grey grass. I know it sounds weird, but yeah. And then this girl here walks down on the other side of the hill. Again, the grey grass there. And it's like they're coming away from this anxiety feeling of feeling like I'm constantly on guard and coming away from that situation. But I feel like this is like a feeling of feeling overwhelmed, like I'm at me and the end of my tether and I can't physically take that any more of that emotional stress. Do you know what I mean? Like that emotional of waiting for something to happen. And I feel like that the current situation surrounding you, Kerry, is making you feel like that. Cherry, really, girl? You had to put me off, didn't you? But I'm only joking. You make me laugh. I feel like that the current situation around you, Kerry, is making you feel like that you're constantly having to. It's like we're waiting on another person's move, and it's like we are allowing that dictate what we're going to be doing or what we are doing, rather than focusing on where we need to be or what we need to do. So now for the Gary card, as I like to call it, because it does look like him. It does to me anyway. King of Cups. This is about getting in sync with yourself, within your emotions, and getting your cup full. And what I mean by cup full is feeling a sense of fulfillment and feeling like a sense of contentment, and that everything is settled around us, and we feel like that we don't have to be in this place. Like if you look at the big difference between this girl being on guard and this guy like just chilling, vibing, and able to just be within the moment. And I want to say that you've lost a lot of being in the moment, Kerry, because we are it's like this eggshell type feeling, of what if this, what if that. There's also this need to go within ourselves, Kerry, and just be able to connecting with the stillness with ourselves. Like, I don't know if you like meditating or whatever. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's not everybody's chill out mode. But if you don't like meditating, you can do this just by... Bloody hell, Tina, that's a lot of money. If you're not into meditation, you can do this just by putting on some relaxing music on YouTube or on a CD or whatever, and just switch off. Even if it's just chilling with a face mask on or something, just switching off or doing something like that helps you switch off. Some people do colouring or cooking or knitting or gardening or whatever it is. But just switching off from the current situations right now, because I want to say the mind is feeling overloaded with information of trying to help other people. So we need to just switch off from it all. Now let me get you a Rebel Deck card. Hello, Angel on Fire. How are you? I'm good. Okay, Kerry. You got Rebel. And back here it says, because fuck it. Hey, Jane. This card's coming in saying that you're thinking about what other people want too much. Hey, hen. You're thinking about what people want too much, and this is saying that you just need to, at the moment, just allow yourself to have that no fucks attitude and just be able to breathe. This feeling of needing to breathe. Okay, guys, if you'd like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Kerry talking about, I can relate flashbacks, nightmares, trying to be free of Stalker X. I'm waiting for my turn to be happy. So hope what's around the corner is good. I have PTSD, so cards summed up symptoms of that. Excuse me. Okay, let me just go and get a coffee while someone's coming in. I've got some cold coffee in the fridge, some frappes. I'm just run out of drink and I need a drink. Oh, it's so sunny outside now. This weather has got like some sort of weather bipolar. Got a macchiato. Right, okay. Who should we go with? Red Beard. It's nice, Cherry. You know, these macchiatos are really lovely. Caramel macchiato. Okay, Red Beard, do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? Excuse me. Feel like in the back of my throat there's a tiny little man with a little feather duster going tickle, tickle, tickle. Like right there, it's pecking my head. Yeah, it's like a frog or something. A general BD belated reading. Well, I love coffee. I love coffee and I love tea. I can drink either. I don't like cold tea though. Cherry. I didn't even think about that would. Well, don't tell her. Yeah, I love a lovely cup of tea. I like it strong but milky, 1.5 sugars. Coffee, same, strong but milky, 1.5 sugars. But I can also drink iced coffee, frappes or macchiatos. Hot macchiato or cold macchiato, any, I don't care. Lattes. Any's fine. Okay, general, sorry, Redbeard. I went like on a bit of a random one then, talking about brews. Earl Grey. Oh, no. I've never tried Earl Grey, so I can't say. But for me, I love Yorkshire tea when it comes to tea. Brits are not meant to drink coffee. Well, I'm only quarter British. I'm only quarter English. I'm half Irish and I'm quarter Maltese, so I'm only born British, but blood. Water or soda. Well, obviously, you guys probably used to me by now. I'm always pretty much drinking Pepsi Max or an energy drink as well. I love my energy drinks. But I can't have anything that's too sweet, so sugar-free one. Sets off my teeth being sensitive. It'll be the Malteser in you. It's not a Malteser. I'm not a dog, Ken. I'm only quarter Brit because I'm a mank. It's Maltese. Not Malteser. Malteser is a dog or a chocolate. Johnny likes Red Bull. I like Red Bull. I like the cheap version of Red Bull as well. Them Euro, whatever they're called. Them ones that they taste nice though. They are nice. They are nicer than the Red Bull. Salty chocolate balls. Cherry. Redbeard, I'm so sorry. I'm distracted. Nothing's come out for you yet, so thank gosh. Bold espresso, creamy milk, hints of caramel. Yeah, I have 1 sugar. Sometimes depends. Like if I want, I'll have 1.5 if I want a bit more, but I can't have any more than that. No worries, Ken. Why does everyone say my name like that? Who? We still own Malta. We don't, Redbird. Malta was still owned by the UK when my granddad moved over here. He's Maltese. They came over here because it was part of the empire. But then it became a republic. It's part of Europe. Malta's part of Europe now. They might have an air base there, but we don't own Malta. Malta's not owned by the UK. But my auntie did a family tree, and my family that are from Malta, a few hundred years before they lived in Malta, originally they came from Italy, and before that, going back a bit further, they're actually like somewhere in Arabia, right? I think Malta is in the Commonwealth, but they're not part of the empire. We don't own it. Like we do Gibraltar. Armache, trying to make my arm click. Yeah. Well, I only know, like, I'm only going off my nana. That she was, I think she was full English, my mother's mother. But my dad's side, they are all proper, like, Southern Ireland, Southern Irish. Big Irish family. And my mum's dad, like I said, Maltese, and my mother's mother is English. But I didn't get the Maltese heritage. Like, look how pale this is. Like, if I could put, like, a piece of paper next to me and I'd be bleeding, I'm more melanin in it. My brother and my son, they both have, like, a beautiful tan. And my mum does as well. My mum looks really tanned, and it's just natural heritage. Like, really, she's really, really dark. Like, she's like olive skinned. But anyway, enough about my baloney. Let's do Redbeard's reading. So, Redbeard, you've got the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Inic Cherry, more Irish colouring though, bastards. So, first of all, Redbeard, I want to say that right now, my love, I want to say that this, because we've got this Seven of Swords here in the middle here, I want to say that at the moment there's situations that, or there's been a situation where somebody has, like, broken your trust, and I don't know if this is present or if this is what's happened previously. And I want to say that there's questions at the moment whether to trust a certain individual. There's been like intuition thoughts coming up, whether they are lying and whether they are being deceitful. And this card, the Hangman, is calling for you to listen to that intuitive voice within you and to go within the quiet. Like the Hangman is a very, very chilled out vibe of going within yourself and being comfortable in your current situation. Because I feel like from the outside, Redbeard, that outside looking in, that you just look like this very chilled out person. You're very private and all that, and you just like to keep things to yourself and your cards close to your chest and all that. But with this situation where you feel like, I feel like that this person isn't being 100% honest, 100% truthful, and it's affecting how you look at them and how you look at the situation surrounding you at the moment, and like your whole energy and the feng shui of your life, basically, and the vibes surrounding you. Now, I feel like that there's been Chinese whispers surrounding a certain individual that we need to filter through. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to filter through all that, and then we can see the truth. And like I said, there's this, hey Katina, there's this feeling of, and this need to be able to listen to our own voice within. I also want to say about a situation that this could be relating to as well, Redbeard, where because in the past experience it looked too good to be true, and you didn't listen to yourself, and then you found out it was like too good to be true. I don't know if this is with a job or with a partner or with a friend. And I want to say this is a current situation with you where your intuition is telling you to be careful here, watch where you step in type vibe, and to listen to that intuition within you there, Redbeard. Okay. We also have the Three of Swords as well, and the Three of Cups. Like we had the Three of Cups, and they're the wrong way around there. Let me put them back the right way. The Three of Cups that came out first of all here. That's talking about a celebration around now, but we already know it's just been your birthday. Happy birthday again, Redbeard. We just had your birthday and you're celebrating. But this is talking about socialising as well, and a get together with friends and family. So please watch out where that may be as well. And they are also talking about some sort of heartbreak, Redbeard, and that we're having to be conscious of protecting ourselves at the moment so we don't get hurt emotionally, and we don't allow that to bring any setbacks or any emotional hurt that you've experienced in the past, that you don't allow that infiltrate. You just need to listen to that intuition within you. Because I want to say that this heartache, this situation that caused this hurt in the past, it does affect like the actions that you're doing now, and you sometimes like hold you back. Oh, I say, Redbeard, that you are in a place in your life where you're making plans for the future, and you're turning your back away from this heartache, but now and again you do allow it to come in. You do allow it to come in, and when it shouldn't, do you know what I mean? When it should be just way there in the past. They're also talking about travel. I don't know if you've been thinking about travel at the moment, but there's something there about travel. Now we're going to get you a Rebel Deck card, see what the Rebel Deck has to say to you today. Well, Cherry, why have you got your mouth zipped up? You know, reminds me of that zipper. Remember that puppet that had a zip on its mouth? I forgot, is it Zipper? What's it called? Sorry, it just fell on the bloody floor. Let me get it for you. Showing your age. Not gonna write the quote. What quote, Cherry? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. This is the second time this has been out as well today. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. This is saying that you need, if that inner saboteur is coming in with you, if it's coming like we need to ensure that when we're listening to our intuition that we listen to it that's within our heart and listen to that truthful voice, because sometimes the negative thoughts can sometimes come in and confuse us from what is our true intuition voice there. So please remember that. Showing your age. Who's showing your age? Me? I don't care. I'm 29. I'll show my age. I don't even know if it was out when I was a kid, but I do remember having one as a teddy. Okay, so let me just go through. Don't put a 1 in the chat. I'm taking it off. The readings are closed now. But I've lost that banner apparently. Okay, so I just want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I love doing these card reading streams. I am going to have to end the stream here so I can get a few little bits here sorted out before I have to go and get my children from school. I don't know when I'm going to be next live, because I've got a few things on this week, but I might be able to go live tomorrow in the daytime to do some more readings. We will have to see how tomorrow plays out. I can't be my age. Kiwi knows that. She's only 3 years older than me. I don't know. I'm confused. Cherry. Thank you all for coming. I said it again, but I don't care. Lots of love to you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Ta-ra for now, guys.